okay. You see them slabs fall off in 2 or 3 pieces.
Oh, I love it, yeah. You see, just talking about how much you think of. All right, I got a notebook out there.
Yeah, yeah. Let me get my certificate there. Straight.
Are you going to write it down on my notebook or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, there really ain't nothing to write down because it don't scan, it don't have a log footage on it.
Okay. There is, C is, there's no speed in C, is there? What's this speed that you're on?
Alright, so part of the learning curve with this new rig that we got set up here, I'm typing in some things on a scanner screen over there. You see what I'm typing in over there? We're having some discrepancies in a few things. I'm not going to get into all of them, but we did have a little bit of trouble with our scaling of logs that come in. The scanner did explain that to us. It's just, we've been hillbillying it for so long that it's been a shock getting this scanner rolling and what the difference it's made. So, look at some of them slabs coming off them logs. I mean, geez, my knees, this thing is on fire. Tickled to death with it, but it also brings up a bunch of more stressors, too. I'm not going to lie. We are stressing about a few things, trying to get a few things together here. But I think we'll get them. I think we'll get this under wraps and get it figured out. And it'll do us okay. No, I shouldn't say it like that. I mean, it's going to do some good. Daggone good. Tickled to have it. What an amazing machine. This was Joni's idea. Big Mama. Big Mama picked a scanner out and bought it. And I've been tormenting her, been calling it a miracle machine, because we coming off of these low prices we've had since, well, basically since Trump and China's been fighting. You know, we got caught up in the middle. We just pawns in the whole situation. Well, then COVID happened, and that mess went to blowed up in everybody's faces. So we've had a few years of tough times here, and to spend the money on a scanner, it was a bit nerve-wracking. But I think it's going to turn out to be a good decision. Been giving Mama a hard time for it. But boy, when we started sawing it and seeing the slabs come off, it's like, wow, that thing does pretty daggone good. So we're pretty daggone pleased with it. Now, if you look up in that screen on this far right, top right, you'll see the bottom of that. There's 4 quadrants there, and the top 2 quadrants of that screen, one of them you can't see by a drooping piece of insulation that we need to work on. Them 2 are your concave conveyors, and then the bottom 2 corners of that 4x4 screen up there, that's going to be your Resaw return rows on the left, and then the lumber even in rows heading down into the lumber room down below. You can see the lug chain crossing them even in rollers heading down over the hill there.
That scale's 141, which is big. I'm sorry. 106. It's down at 160.
It ain't committed yet, but it's probably.
Even.
You ever mess up and right, like me, I'll mess up. Some I will take a 106 and make a 160. Or vice versa. You don't think something like that, you ever do that?
Everybody turns numbers around. How about your first three loves?
85, 63, and 13.
Yeah, the first one was 72. What did it start out?
85,
The next one was a what?
50,
It started out.
63,
And the last one?
18, sold out 13.
Okay. I missed one log, number 10. Is there a third one? Is your third? Is your fourth one 32?
Around that.
Well, I just
Oh,
see.
yep.
He don't need to see.
Hey, what number would you have?
I got a 32. Is it the only 30? Yeah, it's the only 32 I got.
Sold out 32.
Okay.
Tried to get him arm wrestling over at my ball, but he did it.
I wouldn't chance it.
Well, no.
All right, we'll get him off break. I'm doing the sawing today. Rick and baby is in the file room trying to get stuff going in there. And I'm terrible at this thing, but I'm getting a little bit better as I go. Pooh's got to go. He's got to leave here in a little bit. So I assume Mikey's going to jump in the head saw. When the part gets here for the machine we're working on back in the file room, working on the grinder. Come on. Come on. Roger got me. What the? Gotta do it all, Roger.
I jumped into Resaw and went to covering for Rick and Ball here. He's battling the band's back in here. This was the week that I think I'm sawing White Oak here, and this was who's it texting me? Gordon. This is the week that I tried to shove two pieces in at the same time. Did you see it? This was a week that I got the tensioner messed up on the Resaw, and we are eating bands. I got way too much strain pressure on them bands, and they're making them crack. Rickenball's back there fighting them. He's back there fighting a grinder. He's back there fighting everything, trying to get to the bottom of what I got screwed up here. So he's just trying to keep his daggone sanity. And I'm trying not to kill Mikey down there. Mikey's a good sport. He's trying to help me out there on the receiving end. The guy down there in the bottom end, man, he's really got to keep his stuff together because I'm sending him death cants. Oh, I've heard horror stories. But you don't send, nobody stand down there where Mikey's standing, nobody stands there that can't pay attention because they'll end up getting butchered up. So we don't let nobody stay down there that don't have their stuff together. Now the cans I'm bringing in from the right, that's coming from the head saw over there. Those of you don't know, them's what he's doing is he's the one that's actually squaring them up. You've seen that earlier in this video. And then then what I do is I got a thinner kerf over here and I'm sawing them down. So he's got like over a 1/4 inch kerf on the head saw, you know, whereas I got 0.39 kerf here. Is that right? No, 0.03. No. 0.139. 0.139 kerf here on this machine. And he's going to have more like a close to 0.3 kerf. You know, he'll have a 0.28 probably. And I want to have a 0.139. You know, so I do most of the sawing here, and then I can, if I was a good sawyer, which I'm not, I could keep them close to each other so you're constantly just wooden saw, wooden saw, wooden saw, wooden saw, wooden saw. See that? See that run of cants? That's how it's supposed to be until I screwed up with that double feed there. That's the idea behind the resaw. You open your logs up and go through your dirt mostly with the head saw, get them straightened up, and then you go to the resaw with this thinner kerf, more fragile band, but it can saw them on down. Okay. This.
Can you hear me?
I'd turn this sensitivity up on this thing a little bit. Hang on, let me. There, is that a little better? Oh, I got this. Sorry, adjusting my mic. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I hit a piece of metal. Yeah, hit a piece of metal, and wrecking ball's touching my wood up just a little bit. I think what we're on right here is ash or white oak. I can't remember. It looks like either ash or white oak one. It looks like ash is what we could be sawing. Getting better and better at this thing. Learning a lot. There's a lot to learn. This job is not no simple job. It's a pretty complex task. And of course, wrecking ball makes it look easy, and daggone Derek makes it look super easy. But it's not, I promise you. And you know, daggone, look at Matt Smith just getting after it, bud. He don't waste no licks. That boy, I tell you. Now, we got some good people out here now. I'm telling you. Tickled to death just to get to work with these guys. Wrecking ball's getting me lined out. I guess we just filed on it. Now we're firing it back up. I'm going to see if she'll run. I'm going to get back in and try her again. See if it's marking. See, usually you screw a tooth up like that and stuff, and it gets to marking. That tooth, when it goes to the wood, it gets a drag, you know, making a big mark on it. They can't, you know, as that tooth goes around. Yeah, that's got to be ash. Yeah, the way it looks, that's all ash. What we're sawing here is long ash. Now, before, the earlier day there, this is 2 different days, I think, is what's going on. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I've slept since then. I think this recording's happened over the course of 2 different days or 3. So, it's just what I had piled up in my file there. And I kind of save these videos as I make them. I put them in a file, and then I pull them out of the file, and then make a video out of them. Well, sometimes they sit in there and fester for so long. Hell, I forget what was going on. So, but anyways, it's getting better, and enjoying it. I love the job. I love this challenge. It's a good challenge. I love it. Love a challenge. But I'll shut up and get off here. Thanks everybody for watching. Let me like, comments, and all that stuff, and let me know what's up. And don't forget to ring the bell and stuff like that. And if you want any goodies, go to loggerway.com. I got plenty of goodies, and they're good goodies. I promise you, these aren't cheap shirts, and they aren't cheap hats, clothing, anything we put on loggerway.com. It's quality stuff, I promise you. But everybody work safe. Have a good one. Don't forget to smile.